Jazz, the rapper, she came out and says, "Hey, I want to battle 2 more times this year, and I want it to be on a big stage, and I want it to be on a volume." So, what you thinking? Who you think Jazz should battle when it comes to big stage and volume settings?
Mm, I believe her and Misfit should definitely be big stage. Um, that's one of the ones that you want to see big stage. And as far as um, small setting, I would have to say I would like to see her and Shuni.
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, I
um,
would like to see Jazz and Shuni. Yeah, that would be a very interesting battle.
Big stage. I'm going differently. I'm going Vixen in the big stage.
Oh yeah, that's right. She has a battle vixen. Yeah, you're right.
So are you changing it? You going? Are you no
No,
misfit?
I'm not changing it. I still see Misfit for big stage, but I can see Vixen too. That's like two that I would want to see big stage. But I believe Misfit for them, it
You don't
like they coming a
you
long way.
you
They're one
don't
of the
feel
first two
you
originals
don't
from Queen of the
you
Ring.
don't feel Shuni should be on the big stage versus Jazz? Shuni's been working though.
Yeah, that's true. The only reason I say small room is because I think you get a chance to actually listen more and pick up like each round from Shuni and Jazz. Like it'll be more of a like paying attention type of battle. Um
uh,
and I think that one it'll hit different on cam. Like when it drops, it'll be like not so much hype. I'm not gonna say gas because they can actually rap, but it won't be so much of like crowd reaction, having to bring it back. It's less of a chance for a
uh,
stumble and a mess up. Cause Shuni has definitely been on her toes, but um, I see her improvement so much that I think now is the time to have that battle, and I think it would just be a different vibe if it was a small room. Shuni is definitely a big stage person too. She does very well on big stages. But watching her in a small room when it was the who was it? Midnight Madness with Fendi. I
yeah.
liked her in that setting.
Okay. All right. Um, like I said, big stage. I'm going with Vixen. I think Vixen. The two, one of the hottest battle rappers in the culture today. Um, uh, when was the last time we seen Vixen? Was against Tay Rock. Put on a great show. She also battled Hustle. Put on a great show there also, and I think it's only right. Vixen against Jazz.
Yeah, I can see that. I can
Um,
definitely see that.
um, I know they have mutual interest of battling each other, but just based on the her opponent's situation. What about Coffee? You think Coffee and her is more of a big stage or a small room?
Big stage.
Okay, but I would take Vixen as a big stage and the small room battle I'm talking about. You may not like this. A lot of people won't like this. I'm going with the one, the only. I'm going with my verse. Yeah.
You know what? I like that. I like that. I can see that too. I like
Why?
that too.
I noticed a lot of female battle rappers been giving my verse a hard time. Why do you think's the reason why they give my verse such a hard time?
Um, I think maybe they give her a hard time because of maybe how she comes off. Maybe on the internet. I don't see her as being offensive. I fuck with my verse. I think she's talented, she's beautiful, but it might rub people the wrong way. Because I've seen some tweets, I've heard her in video clips of her being in spaces, and it's like she's giving herself her own flowers, which is necessary. Like she's letting people know, like I've been doing this, I'm dope, I'm nice, I can rock with anybody, but at the same time, it's a lot of competition. It's a lot of girls out here, so they all feel how they feel, and a lot of people don't respect my verse, or you know, like her, they don't respect her at all. It's a lot of girls that look at her like, you rap old school, you got that 80s, 90s flow. They don't take her serious, but I do. I see, like, I see what needs to be seen. My verse is definitely fire. Like,
What what do you think my verse needs to do for the female battle rap culture to take her serious?
I don't feel like she's not done what she was supposed to do. I just feel like people just are entitled to their own opinions of who they think is nice and who they don't. Um, I believe if she was to battle more, it would change a lot of people's views on her. I do think that.
Okay, all right. Um, I I think small room battle. I think my verse is the right opponent. I think the storylines there. I think it could be a great build up, especially for a volume setting. You put
Hmm.
my verse in a volume type of setting. I think she could hang with Jazz or possibly beat her. You put her in a big stage, no chance in hell. I'm sorry.
I I don't see her being in the big stage with Jazz whatsoever. I just do not see it. If
The
they were
on-
to ever battle, it would have to be a small room, and I feel like even then, it still would be like she would have a lot to prove to even make it close for people to see that like she's gonna actually win the battle.
oh, okay, so you said Misfit. What made you decide Misfit versus Jazz in the big stage?
Because I feel like that battle is definitely one that has to happen for female battle rap, and I feel like as far as Misfit goes, she has that aura. Like she gives you that big stage energy. I'm sure she could do small room too, but I just see her doing so well on that type of setting. Her and Official, that was one that you could tell she can adjust, and I think it would be crazy for the culture. Like if you think about it, she's been calling Jazz out for a while, and a lot of people are definitely going to want to see that battle. So I believe that would be where it would have to happen, big stage.
Okay, okay. I like that, but I want to see Vixen versus Jazz. I think that's the battle.
I
I
can't
think
argue that. Honestly, I feel like if Vixen was to battle Jazz on a big stage, Vixen might kind of make Jazz look like, yo, kind of like you're not on my
wow.
level. Like,
So
because Vixen is really a performer and she's gotten crazy over the years. And it doesn't matter who she gets, like, she turns up. So to
mhm.
see her and Jazz on the big stage, that'll be mean. That'll be so mean.
Okay, well, we'll see what happens. You got, I'm pretty sure Chrome 23 is gonna come out with a card. Um, I know there's a Drake card coming out in October. It's been teased a lot as of late, so we may see Jazz on there. Maybe against Misfit, maybe against Vixen.
Mm,
Volume type of setting. I'm pretty sure Jazz can make it happen. A possibly Shuni battle.
yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see. But with that